guys, this is my first YouTube video. I don't know what I'm doing, but I hope I'm doing something right. I ate at 14 poke places in Oahu, and I'm gonna tell you which ones are my favorite. Alright, first up on the list is my favorite place in Oahu. Poke by the Pound is located in a pretty sketchy neighborhood, but oh man, the poke is to die for. Maybe literally. That's okay, make sure to go early in the day or they will sell out. The number one thing to order here is the garlic poke. I've tried the other flavors. Garlic poke is what sets this place apart. Sticky, garlicky, just so good. If you love garlic, you love this place. I also asked for like a whole cup of furikake because you need furikake over rice. Just the rule. Oh my god, that garlic is so good, and it really melts.
Few of the other ones.
Oh, all they? Oh my god, all they. Coming from this, it tastes so bland, but there's a limit. They're all good, but this one is my favorite. Okay, next up is Keeaumoku Seafood. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. I actually lost footages of this place from my camera, so these are actually iPhone footages. Oops. This place is also located in a pretty weird neighborhood, and the outside is humble. What's up with all the good food being in sketch places, right? It's where the hidden gems are, I'm telling you. So we ordered spicy ahi, spicy salmon, and oyster. Oh, by the way, if you ever see oyster ahi on the menu, order it. If you haven't noticed, I've been eating poke in the car. That's because due to COVID, all these places are only doing takeout or they never had seatings to begin with.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Definitely need rice, but yeah. Spicy ahi.
Oh, salmon.
It's not too spicy. Salmon's good. So fresh. Poke on the run. I actually wanted to visit this place like 3 years ago when I was in town, but I never made it. What a mistake. This place is bomb. They say they only have 2 choices on the menu, spicy ahi and kamikaze. We got both, duh. Oh, also on the day we went, they didn't have fresh ahi due to availability, so we got the frozen one.
That one's probably the prettiest one to go.
I agree. That one. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, it's frozen too. That one. Which one's better, but yeah. I like it. Oh my god, I'm so excited because I found this place through a local friend of mine, and oh my god, this is the ultimate hidden gem. 88 Fresh Fish Market is located in Chinatown, literally inside of a wet market. You have to like literally walk through the market for it. It's so unpretentious. The owner is Vietnamese and he sells, like slices of ahi and other goodies. But he also makes poke bowl. And his daughter owns an actual poke places next door called Morning Catch. Anyway, why is this place so good? because he literally cuts the fish in front of you, and also he uses fatty ahi, not just the lean one like most places do. Boom! Definitely one of my top places based on quality of fish alone. The sauce is pretty standard, but when you have fresh fish, you have good poke. That's why this place is so highly ranked on my list. Stop by, say hi to him. Wow, look at the line for this place. So many people told me to try Off the Hook Poke Market. So it must be good, right? I mean, look at this line. It's not located in Waikiki either, or anywhere central really, but I feel like it's worth a trek. To make your decision easier, just order their sample platter with like 8 different kinds of poke. Trust me on this. This is the only place that I've seen do this, and I appreciate it. I never know what to order. I want to try all of them. My favorite here is probably the miso taco. It's the only place where I tried and liked the taco. It's like so soft. I love their miso flavor, anything though.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up.
This is probably the most famous poke place on the island, and for good reasons. Ono Seafood was my favorite the last time I visited. It's also in a great location. Not too far from Waikiki, and there's a lot of great food down this block. But parking is extremely hard to find. We had to park a block away on the street. There are usually just groups of people hanging out in the parking lot eating the poke, because they only have like 2 tables outside. When I went, they were sold out of pretty much everything, so remember to go early when they open. But I'm mainly here for their spicy ahi, which they always have anyways. I believe they have the best spicy ahi on this island. Most places aren't even spicy, but this place definitely has a kick. They're also known for their consistency. Oh yeah, and I brought it back to the Airbnb because it was pretty close to where I was staying. I hope I can pronounce this right, but Kahiau, Jerky, Poke, and Provisions. This place is relatively new. Well, I don't know. I think they're like a year old or 2. But that's what my local friend told me. It's in Chinatown, and they have poke and jerky. The owner is very nice and super sweet. I wish I tried the jerky as well because their poke is really good. I tried a few flavor, but my favorite is Daegu, which is like Korean gochujang. I just love spicy things, okay? Man, oh man, we are at Tanioka's. This place is like the holy grail. Everybody keep messaging me about it, telling me, Yen, you should go here. Yen, you should go here. Yen, why haven't you gone to Tanioka's yet? Guys, I'm at Tanioka's, okay? I went only 30 minutes after opening, and look at this line. The local loves it here. It's honestly one of the best. As you can see, they have a great selection of poke. I wanted to try their spicy garlic shrimp poke, but it wasn't ready. Have anyone tried this yet? Is it good? Oh man, they also have a lot of tempuras and other things. But the secret is to get their mochiko chicken. Or is it a secret? It's the best thing on this island.
I need the yacht with the property. They come with the view that you gotta see. Came up from the basement, hit the rooftop with a pad.
I spent $60 here, but no regrets. It's always a must visit for me.
Gripping with the right hand. Uber share to the airport. I'ma hit you back when my flight land.
Oh, they also sent me some dope shirts, thanks Tanioka's. You guys are the sweetest humans.
So I told him I'm a flicker. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't
The Hibachi is the only poke place on this list that's on the east side of the island. Quite frankly, there's not much restaurants on this side. But we were in a Kailua for kayaking, so we decided to stop by. It honestly reminds me of a butcher shop due to the metallic gray counters and such. Kind of remind me of Dexter. I don't know who was working that day, but they're really attentive and fun. Another meal in the car. We order all the spicy flavors. They probably have the spiciest poke on this island. And I mean really spicy, like Thai chili spicy. I like the Thai basil chili flavor. Definitely stop by if you're in the area and if you like spicy food. It's Maguro brothers. I went to the Chinatown location 3 years ago and I'm so happy they opened up in Waikiki. The wait can be pretty brutal, so prepare to wait 30 to 40 minutes, but it's worth it. I get the sashimi and poke combo. Can't go wrong because the fish is fresh here. Okay, what number are we at now? Oh, 11. You're still here? I hope you visit all these places. I stopped by Tamura's market on the way to the North Shore. I really like Tamura's in Maui, so I wanted to see how the one in Oahu stacks up. It looks pretty good. Just like any good poke places, this is yet another supermarket. Do you see a trend yet? Why can't we have good poke in supermarkets in the mainland? Scratch that. Why can't we get good poke, period? We got the Tamura sauce ahi and they had a special that day for spicy king crab.
Oh! Yeah, that's also good. For the crab, king crab. I don't like it. No? Damn.
Yeah, it's not that great.
That's good.
Alicia's Market. I only knew about this place because of Mark Wings. I went here 3 years ago because of his recommendation as well. He's my favorite YouTuber. You used to be able to go inside, but due to a fire, they're operating out of a window temporarily. It's located right by the airport, so it's always a good spot to go right after you land or before you fly home. What's good here? Chinese barbecue. We got a variety of poke along with char siu and roasted pork. I definitely prefer the Chinese barbecue over the poke here, but since you're here, might as well get both. The roasted pork has really crispy skin. Oh man, it's the famous Foodland. It's Hawaii's favorite grocery store, or at least it's mine. Foodland is just like any other supermarket, like Whole Food or Safeway, but better. They have a huge selection of poke, maybe the largest selection I've seen on this island. They have both fresh and frozen poke, but the frozen one is like $10 a pound compared to the fresh one, which is like $20 a pound. I guess you get what you pay for. Of course, I can't compare Foodland to many specialized places on this list, but I love this place because it's literally a supermarket and poke is available at all time. Well, most of the time. Don't go too late because they also sold out, I think.
She just tried the secret one, and then that one.
What's it? I just want it.
The ahi one.
You have those ones? It's always one.
Wow, you made it to the end. Yes, I really ate 14 poke places in a week. I had to try them all. Just kidding. I think there are still many places I need to try. I gotta keep going back to Hawaii. Oh man, I know I began this list talking about sketchy location, but this place is, pretty run down. It's a small supermarket up in the North Shore. What did we learn in this video? Good food are in sketchy areas and good poke are in supermarket. Remember that. You have to venture out for great food. I'm mainly here for the dry shrimp, but since they have poke, I'll try that too. And let me warn you, stick with the dry shrimp. We took the poke to Turtle Beach nearby. Sadness, I didn't see any turtle. I didn't see any turtle this entire trip actually.
How's it?
Not the best one we've had.
Say it.
No. Doesn't taste as fresh.
Aww.
Not bad. Yeah.
Say it.
Right.
Hold on, it's not focusing. Focus, bitch.
Oh, this smells so good. This is really good.
Good?
Yeah. It's really crispy.
Water's really nice.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
I like
You should go
that.
dip your feet in water.
It's not focusing. It's focusing on you. There you go.
Wow, I can't believe I published my first YouTube video. But thanks for watching. Before you go watch more interesting things, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram.
I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down.